I may be dropping everything to reread The Hunger Games as now an adult. The last time I read The Hunger Games? God. Okay, 2011, I was 9, right? When did the movies come out? We're gonna go by the movies because I definitely remember wanting to read 2012. When did I read these then? 2013 maybe? So I was about like 11 or 12, okay? And I don't think I ever finished Mockingjay. So, here we go. We're gonna read the trilogy, we're gonna read A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then I'm going to watch the movies and give you my opinions. Yeah. Okay. Hello, I am here with another update. Honestly, I don't know how far into the book I am, because what I did was I actually downloaded the whole trilogy. So it's like all the trilogies, and I have no clue. I'm on chapter 12. I'm on chapter 12 out of 27. So rough, almost halfway through. And what I completely forgot was how long it actually took to get to the announcement of the quarter quell. Because it's 12 chapters. We're 3 chapters into part 2, which is labeled The Quell. And they haven't been reaped yet. Like that. There hasn't been an announcement. They're getting ready for the wedding, which doesn't happen in the movie? See, I don't remember. I know there's some kind of party, but I don't think a wedding happens. Anyways, I just wanted to come on here and say, I forgot how long it took to get to the quell and the whole thing. But also, what I like is how in this era of YA books, especially dystopian books, we have those moments where the character actually explains things that we already learned in the first book, and it's done in a way that it doesn't seem like it's repetitive. It just sort of flows in with the rest of what's happening, what's being described. So for example, Katniss in book 2, she talks about Greasy Say, she talks about the Hob, she talks about her dad and the Mockingjays and the Jabberjays, the Mockingjays and the Jabberjays and the Mockingbird and the Jabberjays mating, and then the Mockingjay coming into being and how it can only replicate sounds and notes and not actual speech, unlike the Jabberjays. So yes. What else can I say? What else can I say? I don't think in the second movie, Katniss ever is like, let's run away, because in the second movie, see, I'm comparing to the movie, right? Because that's what I remember more of than I do the book. We also watched it in theaters. I remember watching it in theaters very clearly. But like, it gets to the quarter quell very, very quickly, but in the book, it really stretches out, man. After the Victory Tour, it really stretches out. I don't remember if the Victory Tour was, like, I know there was that uprising and stuff like that. But yeah, I just find the differences interesting and the similarities interesting. It is getting so long to get to the quell, and the announcement that the quarter quell sort of twist is that all the previous victors are going to be pulled from the cup, from the bowl of victors, and District 12 has 4 victors. They have 4 victors, but we don't know where Lucy Gray went. So, yes. That's all I've really got to say. I'll see you in the next update. Okay, we're getting the announcement for the quarter quell. It's about to sneeze, bro. And now we honor our third quarter quell, says the president. The little boy in white steps forward, holding out the box as he opens the lid. We see the tidy, upright rows of yellowed envelopes. Whoever devised the quarter quell system had prepared for centuries of Hunger Games. The president removes an envelope clearly marked with a 75. He runs his fingers under the flap and pulls out a small square of paper. Without hesitation, he reads, "On the 75th anniversary, as a reminder to the rebels that even the strongest among them cannot overcome the power of the capital, the male and female tributes will be reaped from their existing pool of victors." Oh my god! Candace is going back! It's going back! Ugh. Lifetimes did not deserve it. This book is going to break me. This book is going to break me in two pieces. if it weren't for the baby. Let me show you guys what the situation is like outside. My siblings are not going to school because it's a snow day. here's an update for Mockingjay. Ignore the vacuuming downstairs, that's my mom vacuuming. So they've rescued Peeta. Before that, they've rescued Peeta. He's hijacked, so every time he sees Katniss, he goes into this like frenzy, calling her a mutt and a traitor, and just gonna sell him out to the Capitol, blah blah blah. I'm very sad by that because Peeta is my favorite, as evidenced by literally every other video clip. And what else did I want to say? That's sort of it. Oh yeah, Katniss moved to District 2 in order for them to take over the Nut, which is like the military thing that they have in District 2. And also she went into the woods and Gale and her kissed, and I wanted to throw my e-reader across the train because I was on the train reading this. Yeah. That's it. We'll see you in the next update. Good morning. This is the end of the Hunger Games trilogy vlog. I'm not gonna add a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because I don't know when I'm gonna end reading it. So I will probably have a separate vlog for that. I cannot believe I actually managed to pull through with this. This does not happen very often. I usually like start a vlog. I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read these books, blah, blah. But as we have seen in this channel, I cannot do TBRs for the life of me. I've tried, but I can't do them. I don't know what it is. But yes, so we are at the end. My final ratings for these books individually. 5 stars for The Hunger Games, 5 stars for Catching Fire, and shocker, 5 stars to Mockingjay. I will say that I think I now remember more accurately that I did not get to Finnick's death in Mockingjay the first time around. Therefore, I did not get to Prim's death or Coin's death. But I did read a good chunk of Mockingjay, and I think I just lost interest, or I picked up something else. And then I ended up watching the movies, right? So I knew that, and then I saw Finnick die, I saw Prim die, and then I saw Katniss shoot Coin. And because I didn't read the book and absorbed it as much as I did now, I didn't understand why Katniss killed Coin and why she didn't kill Snow, and now I do. So because it was if you think about it, it's a 2 birds with 1 stone thing, right? So she kills Coin, right? And the crowd kills Snow, and Snow was dying anyway because he's coughing up the blood and stuff, right? So it's 2 birds with 1 stone. If she had killed Snow, then it was pointless, right, to even think about killing Snow. So she kills Coin, and I understand now why she killed Coin. And if anyone's wondering, yes, I was naive. I read pretty passively when I was younger. I think I didn't catch a lot of the analysis and a lot of the serious stuff within the Hunger Games. I just really saw it as surface level, I think. And I think I also read it mainly because of popularity reasons. It was so big, the movies were coming out, blah blah blah. And yeah, so I think like the reason why I read it is because it became so popular, and that's literally the reason now. But with, you know, my classics knowledge and also with everything that's going on around in the world, it's kind of scary to see the parallels between, you know, what I remember reading as like a 12-year-old versus what I'm reading, you know, 9 years later. So it's kind of it's scary. It's so scary, especially like considering, for example, I don't know, like I can't even think of anything off the top of my head, like how coin and the capital are the same but in different fonts, basically, you know, because you think that, oh, District 13 is gonna save them, District 13 are the rebels, Rebellion, they're the good guys, but is Coin really the good guy? Like, is she really the good guy? You know? And then you see sort of the parallels of, I mean, we don't really see much of how the Capitol runs, but because, you know, Katniss is in 12 or in 13, or she's in the Capitol for only some time, but it's very rigid, it's very strict, that kind of thing. And it's interesting to also have seen the difference between Capitol citizens, how they're used to this excess of things versus District 12 and District 13 members, as well as like other districts who had less than the ones closer to the capital, and they're sort of used to not having a lot in general. So that's why they adapted much quicker to District 13, because they're just used to not having a lot. And whereas the capital citizens are not used to having very little, and they're always in excess. And you see that when they're in the capital, in one of the houses or whatever. Or is it District 2? I think it might have been District 2. But in one of the places, they get into the house, and there's like an excess, there's like food and stuff, like cans of tuna or whatever. And it's like, you know, it's like, oh, why did they have everything at their hand? And someone says, oh, like the capital citizens, like the citizens stocked up when the quarter quella was announced. So it's giving parallels to what happened during the pandemic with toilet paper and with food, because people were stocking up on toilet paper to the point where stores had to limit the amount of toilet paper you can take. And that was a wild time, you know, with the toilet paper thing. Yeah, that's wild. I don't think I'm fully awake yet. This is my undone face. Like, I woke up an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half ago. I have to get some coffee. But yes, that's the breakdown of it. I will talk about it maybe in like a monthly wrap up or something like that. My next book, I think I'm just gonna stick to some arcs or something like that, because I do have some arcs of the books that we're gonna read next year for the book club, and I do want to get ahead for them, because then I can do the like thingy in Storygraph. It's like the read along where I can lock it until you reach a certain page. It's awesome. I'm so excited to do that. But otherwise, you can join down below in the Discord and stuff. And yes, thank you for watching this probably very long vlog, because I can't do vlogs. It's difficult for me to do vlogs, but yes, hopefully this one makes it out into the world. And I will see you. Leave your thoughts down below if you're gonna read the books, or if you're gonna watch the movies. I think I'm gonna watch the movies soon. And leave your thoughts down below, and follow me on my socials, subscribe, comment, like, hit the bell icon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.